How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to run through the upcoming game between the Sale Sharks and the Northampton Saints, due to happen this Friday, 7:45 UK time. And I wanted to go through a little bit of team news, break down some stats, and give my predicted lineup as to who I think is going to play for the Saints. And that will be at the end of the video, so be sure to stay. If you guys do like the video, please like and subscribe, as it really does help my channel grow, and I just want to be providing you guys with the best content possible. So let's break it down. First up, the Saints have not beaten the Sale Sharks in a good long while, but in general they have a pretty good record over them. This is by no means going to be an easy test. We did just see the Saints get absolutely demolished by Leicester, 33-0 at the Saints Stadium, not getting a single point at home, which is very rare to see. And I think the Sale Sharks are really going to make the most out of this. They're going to try and use their momentum and put the Saints on their backside. The nice thing about the international duty that's come to an end, we are starting to see a lot of the international players come back into club rugby. We did already see for the Saints players like Finn Smith, Dingwall come back into the squads, but we are now going to see in the likes of Sale Sharks, we're going to see the likes of Cowan Dickey, George Ford. We're going to see the likes of Tom Curry come back as well. So we know this is going to be an absolutely stacked game, especially with those international players having some rest and now training and being back and ready. We have already seen Alex Mitchell and Tommy Freeman back in training, getting ready to go. We are still waiting on Ollie Slightholm, but I do believe he's going to be out for pretty much the entire season. If anything, he's not going to have too much to go through, to play left, but by the time he gets fully fit and ready to go. Furbank, similar situation, but honestly, with the likes of Hendy, the Saints, they're going to work around it. So let's break it down into head-to-head. So obviously the Saints are coming off of a very big loss to Gloucester, 33-0. The Saints are coming off of another loss to the Harlequins, 22-19. And this is not looking good for the Saints at all. Like, at all. We saw Sale Sharks coming off of a very strong win up against Newcastle, 39-15 away. And then, unfortunately, they did lose 32-23 to Bath. But, these are still pretty good performances that Sale are putting in. And things are just going to change up. We're going to see much better quality now that a lot of the international talent is coming back from the Six Nations duty. And honestly, I cannot wait. I really cannot wait to see how this is going to play out. The Sale Sharks are currently only 2 places above Northampton. Northampton currently sit in 8th, and they are current champions of the Premiership, which is crazy to see a team that managed to win the Gallagher Premiership last year doing so poorly this year. Yes, I know they haven't exactly had the best of time in terms of injuries, but personally, this is still unacceptable. Sale Sharks are currently sitting in 6th with 34 points, whereas the Saints are 8th with 26 points. And unfortunately, if things just keep going on and on, it's not going to be an easy time for the Saints at all. Now, we look into placement for Sale. They're currently sitting 6th with 34 points. They can potentially move quite high up on the list with the remaining games coming through, considering that Harlequins, who currently sit in 4th, are only 2 points ahead of them. So we could definitely see a couple things sway. I would love to see Saints, put in a couple good performances and work their way up that ladder just a little bit. But honestly, in terms of Bath, they're sitting so high up above everyone else, with them being first with 51 points, and then Bristol sitting second with 45, and then another big gap between second and third which is Leicester, and they are sitting on at 40 points. So unfortunately for the Saints, they just got to give their, kiss the season goodbye and hopefully regroup for next year and kind of move on. Obviously, they are going to be losing players like Warner Augustus, which is always sad to see. Mr. Troki is going to be leaving. But look, the Saints just got to make the most out of it. They got some serious talent, coming up. We've seen the likes of Henry Pollock coming in, and he's just that firecracker, that the person who just brings in that momentum, which is really going to be something for the future. And we saw how he played up against England, youngest, I think, is the youngest English player to score a try, and yeah, ultimately it's going to be a very strong game. I am looking forward to the likes of Tommy Freeman coming back in, having the likes of Alex Mitchell and Finn Smith really working with each other. But I'm also looking forward to the entire, backs that allowed England to play so well, with the likes of Tommy Freeman, Dingwall, Finn Smith, Alex Mitchell. Unfortunately, Ollie Slightholm, he is out injured. But, it was that Saints connection which, really helped take England forward. So hopefully we're going to be seeing this connection again and really put the test to Sale at their own grounds. But that's not going to be an easy task at all. At all, because the Sale Sharks are ridiculous, and we've got to think a lot of their forwards are coming back as well. A lot of their international players are coming back into the fray, and let's just say it's going to be a very good game. As a Saints fan, I've always got to hope for the best, but looking at the performance up against Leicester, which honestly, I feel that was like an anomaly. I've never seen the Saints ever play that bad. Their handling errors were off the charts. They were practically giving the game to Leicester, so it's no bloody wonder why Leicester won so much. And yes, I do feel that the Hendy knock-on, which would have led to a Henry Pollock try, there's a bit of controversy there in terms of whether it was knocked on because it hit off the hand to the body to the head or something like that. The ref outright, dismissed the TMO when the TMO wanted to bring in, some additional bits. Like, he had an opposing view, but the ref shut it out quick and said, "No, look, this is my decision." But yeah, things didn't really go the Saints' way. But I'm hoping for a much better performance this Friday. So honestly, in terms of my team, you'll see it, pop up. I can definitely see a couple players changing. I can't see too much happening. I am seeing players like Alex Coles coming in. I'm pretty certain Augustus is going to keep his spot, but having the likes of Alex Mitchell and Finn Smith, that connection, I think, is really going to play a very big part. We are going to see the likes of Rory Hutchinson and Fraser Dingwall come in as well. And, well, they were already in, but creating this kind of Saints backs. I can't see Seabrook losing his spot, because generally that would be Ollie Slightholm. They could potentially, put Ram there, but I doubt he's gonna get that place over Seabrook. Tommy Freeman is definitely going to be making that 14 slot. There's no other player other than Freeman that's going to be taking that. And then at the end, we are going to see the likes of Hendy at 15. And Hendy's always one of those players that he makes things happen. He's very consistent. Yes, things happen, but this is the kind of player that you want on your team to kind of make things right. And there's only so much that he could have done to get things on track. But unfortunately, it was fruitless. Let's just hope for a much better outing against Sale Sharks. So looking at the squad, looking at potentials for looking at the Sale Sharks team, looking at Northampton as to what I think it could be. We are going to be seeing the teams potentially announced on Wednesday. in which case I will give an update from there. But guys, this is my squad. Let me know what you think. I want to hear what your predictions are. My prediction is the Saints are going to come in. They're going to come in strong and they're going to win by 5 points. So let me know what your thoughts in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.